Hello and happy holidays. Welcome to At Haunted Sponge Definitely Solves Hunt-A-Killer, Season 2, Episode 6. This is the Season 2 finale. And you bet your boots it ends on a cliffhanger of sorts. Before we get started, I want to thank you all for joining me. This is the second full season of Hunt-A-Killer that I've ever completed. I guess that's a meager thing to celebrate accomplishing. But I'm very excited to share with you some of my interpretations of the clues in this box. Obviously, I need to throw out a major spoiler warning. Everything that I talk about from here on out is potentially going to spoil everything that we've seen of Hunt-A-Killer's monthly subscription series. If you are not a member, go to huntakiller.com, set up your own subscription, and you can be as cool as me. Oh, God. So, let's do this. Seriously, jump out if you don't want to know what's going on. I'm going to end this video by talking about what I think is going to come in the future. In 1 month, Season 3, Episode 1 is going to be sent to my doorstep. And I think this box kind of sets up a major clue for us about what we're going to see. We got, for the first time in a long time, a letter from Listening Friends of America. This is the organization that was massively important way back in Season 1. The organization that put us in contact with our pen pal, murder man friend, John William James. Well, they've gotten back in touch with us to say that they heard that we had quite an ordeal with our last friend, Subject 1618. And I do hope you have not been entirely turned off from our program. I'm also aware that a member of our staff acted as a third party in said ordeal. You should know that he has been dealt with and will no longer be harassing you or anyone else. We have a protocol, which appears to be known as 3 potential names. This protocol is called Deus Ex Machina, Collegiant Heretici, or Unnamed. For just such a thing, place your mind at ease. Felix then says that he is going to invite us to join an ongoing operation that runs parallel to the traditional listening program. I've included with this letter a pin to identify you as a member of my group of personal assistants, my inner circle. In the meantime, I would like to continue appearances that you are simply another volunteer. Well, I guess you can try to maintain that appearance, but it's clear that we have gone beyond the role of a simple volunteer. We've been invited to the inner sanctum. This ends up being the key for, I think, some foreshadowing about Season 3. But I will get to that later on. First things first, maybe a moment of silence. It seems that our dear friend, our penalized pen pal, that sucked, John William James is dead. Moment of silence over. He was a terrible person too. But I was shocked to catch all these references to the fact that John William James, it seems, has been murdered by Aaron Devale. Aaron Devale has been contacting us in addition to John William James for a few months now. He had been tasked by John William James, the Dragon Swan, to pick one of 3 people to kill. Last time, we found out that Aaron Devale had made his selection, killed this, nice family man, and buried him in Colorado in the Garden of the Gods, near a monument or an attraction called the Pig's Eye. Well, it seems that there's more than one person buried in the Pig's Eye, because Aaron Devale is making some pretty bold claims. Historian. Us. You will know, if you have not earlier begun to comprehend, to gaze upon my magnificent works and despair into the abyss. The remnants of ceremony lie buried in the garden, in the Pig's Eye. You will find them all there. Stand by me now without your handler to leash you, and see what glory will manifest in our wake. He goes on to say, I will take the empty promises his husk, his old skin, and I will fill them with new bones, my new body. I will dance in his corpus effigy. I will consume the dragon swan. Literally dead, or sort of a grandstanding, I will devour his bones. I will metabolize the dragon swan and feel pretty full Christmas dinner. I'm sorry, sometimes it strikes me how much I annoy myself. That was one of those moments. Yeah, so is it a done deal? Is John William James indeed buried in the pig's eye? Is this his place of burial? This is the pig's eye from Google Maps. Is our buddy buried somewhere around here? I don't know. Aaron Devale goes on to say some crazy things that I'm very confused about. And honestly, if you guys came here looking for me to be able to go, here's how all of the dots are connected, unfortunately, I think I still have my work cut out for me. Aaron Devale ends his note by saying, "You do not care for the intricacies of my ascension, do you? You, I'm sure, would like to see proof of the end of an era," meaning you want it proven to you that indeed I killed John William James. "See through the eyes of a wolf, and you will see the truth. My way." Magnanimously, Aaron Devale. Bye-bye. I don't know what that really means. I can make some guesses. We were given in a previous box, maybe it was just last month, we were given this card. This is a wolf surrounded by a ton of symbols that appear to me to be from different, alphabets, regions? I don't know what to call them. But most strikingly, you can see the wolf has no eye. See through the eyes of a wolf, and you will see the truth. My way. Is that a direct callback to this card? See through the eyes of a wolf. Well, I last time sat around trying to figure out what was up with these symbols, and boy oh boy did I not get anywhere. I took all of the symbols on that page, and I put them on a single sheet, and then I took a look at this new clue that came in the box, and it seems obviously that some of the runes that were on the wolf card ended up on this page in the new box, the Season 2 finale. But not every rune from the wolf card was used, so I have crossed out the ones that do not appear to be in play. So, to me, it looks like this new one could be in the shape of a letter, like a message. Are we literally to translate each one of those symbols into a single letter to spell out a secret message from Aaron Devale? That feels correct, but I just don't know. And it's the kind of thing that I think requires just sitting around and trial and erroring out what they might mean. I don't know. I've done things like reverse image lookups of all of these symbols and gotten basically nowhere. So that's obviously not going to help me. With this new letter, I'm completely thrown. Aaron Devale has murdered John William James, and is trying to offer us proof of what he has done. And I do not know how to find it. From the chat, Just Stokes. The Listening Friends of America letter threw all my theories. I'm really wondering who knew how much and for how long. It certainly seems like Listening Friends of America is more than complicit in what John William James was doing. We thought we knew back in season 1 that George Madsen, the head of the Darlington, Maryland Listening Friends of America facility, was afraid of John William James, was paranoid that John William James was going to eventually ascend the ranks and kill George Madsen, that there was some grand conspiracy. He was in contact with Felix, who we have this new letter from, saying how he was concerned about it, and Felix was saying, don't contact me about this anymore. Does that mean in conjunction with this new letter that Felix is accommodating all of this insanity. Is it some grand conspiracy? If so, then why wasn't the head of the Darlington, Maryland facility in on it? I'm confused. Let's return to the runes later. Right now, let's jump to just exactly what you're talking about there. We have 2 envelopes in the box this time. 2 Dragon Swan envelopes, I should say. I don't know why. There's one seems like it's very John William James focused. One seems like it's very Aaron Devale focused. But Aaron Devale, in his own note, refers to himself. This is how he talks about himself. Now, bear in mind, we're in this like lofty sort of like romantic, gothic murder world where all of these killers have delusions of grandeur and give themselves titles. So John William James, our pen pal, became the Dragon Swan. Aaron Devale, who's been associated with wolves and dogs this whole time, says this: I am not the lupus he sought, the dog of the stars to abide by his leash, confined to the sky. I am the feral wolf, the wolf king, and I will bring the very sky to my feet. I'm auditioning to play Aaron Devale in the Hunt-A-Killer movie. So is Aaron Devale the Wolf King, as John William James was the Dragon Swan? And just like John William James had his Dragon Swan emblem, I would have expected maybe we would have a Wolf King emblem for the other envelope, but he still seems to be using the Dragon Swan's stationery. Maybe he's just got so much stock of all this Dragon Swan iconography. It would be so expensive and wasteful to just throw it away. So he's using it. I do not know. I don't know if in season 3 we're going to be dealing with the Wolf King primarily. All signs, from my perspective, point to yes, by the way, that Aaron Devale is our new pen pal. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like the idea of John William James being dead. I'll put it out there. I like that character. I think he's fun. I think there are a lot of questions that are still unanswered about him, and I hope that Hunt-A-Killer, if he is dead, is able to explore the backstory of John William James in a different way. I haven't opened the 1968 box, the 1973 box. I know that the premium boxes are meant to be completely standalone mysteries, but maybe someday we can get like a 1984 box, where the story is about a young serial killer named John William James, and we can learn more about him, because I want a character study. I want a full-on dissection of who John William James was, why he did what he did, and how he became who he became. I am going to miss this character if he is gone. So, Jess, you were saying the fact that quote-unquote martyr was used in John William James's manifesto makes me think he knew he was going to be killed by Aaron, and he sort of willingly sacrificed himself. Yeah, I'm down with that. Especially because it seems like John William James was, to some extent, obsessed with the idea of dying, with the idea that he may no longer be around. So yeah, we have his, by the way, weird fact about this. This is the John William James manifesto, his preamble, his clarity of the destination section. I don't know. Is that the body of his essay? Is this his college essay? This is the same stationery on which we received a list of members of the Dragon Swan cult last time. And I took a look back. I started looking backwards this month and realized that on that list of people, you know who's not on it? Aaron Devale. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. Aaron Devale, it seems, was not considered part of whatever this is, the Dragon Swan cult. Is that the same thing as Talaria, or are they just delivering the mail? I do not have an answer to that, but for sure Aaron Devale's name is not on that list of members. We had that woman Cleo, who was listed as deceased, and all other people were listed as active. No Aaron Devale. So is he totally like this usurper who swept in to the organization, was jealous of them, and took over? Was the trial he was given by John William James to pick one of these 3 people to murder, would that have been his sort of entrance exam? And he didn't pass, so he wasn't a member. Questions. So John William James, in his little manifesto, starts to talk about what it'll mean if he does not succeed in his goals. And he paints himself here. I've been thinking about him since the beginning, for over a year. I've been thinking of John William James as this Hannibal Lecter loner type, who's out there who, he's the only one that matters, and he's going to kill anyone who gets in his way, and he loves art and poetry and constellations. Oh my. But then he started to put together his cult, and in this manifesto describes himself as somebody who's seeking justice, that he wants to empower people who have been wronged to kill their torturers, essentially. So he says this: "It is my hope that, long after my passing, there will be those who take this mantle upon themselves and continue to cleanse the world of torment and spite. I shall set the spiral in motion, and if I fail in my vision of claiming a living firmament for my fellow creation," living firmament is, that I guess that would mean sort of a heaven on earth, "then a solid epicenter of causality will wave out over the land, a gracious melodious breeze, slowly calling the faithful and able to action. With the breath of new air, may our sight be restored. May we all find our way to the stars." He views himself as somebody that can empower people, but he also seems like somebody who knows the end is coming. And he just hopes that the wheels he set in motion will continue to I don't know, spread his message. I don't know. Jess Stokes, I think Listening Friends of America took everyone out. You mean killed everyone? Kimberly Grubb, are we going back to Listening Friends of America in season 3? The answer I have for you, and this is a guess, is yes. I believe Listening Friends of America is going to become a very big deal again in season 3, and I'm thrilled about that. I've said it on many shows. I've said it on these live streams when I was doing my my little sort of horror true crime talk show for Hunt a Killer, The Haunted Hunt. I spoke to people from Hunt a Killer and really sort of like praised this idea of an organization that puts you in touch with a stranger and then finding out that stranger is dangerous. I love that idea. I think it has a ton of potential, and I'm thrilled that they're coming back to it. And I'm going to go on the record as saying I definitely had a hand in making them turn Listening Friends of America into a big part of season 3 and bringing it back. I bet they heard my effusive praise and realized they needed to get back to it. Bingo, without a doubt. Jess Stokes, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe a new facility, but with new insights, since we're now considered part of Felix's inner circle. Jess Stokes, I've missed Listening Friends of America. More Cobra. I want to know about the Cobra tests. So bad. At the end of season 1, we found out that John William James had been put in a series of tests. One was called Cobra, one was called like Cap or Hat or something. Short name. And he both passed and failed them. He sat in one of the tests and just sat almost not seeing. Almost as if he was looking through the walls, not paying attention until time ran out. And then on day 2, they put him in a new test, and he got up and started walking around the room, doing things that didn't make sense for test 2, but were correct if you were doing test 1. Almost as if he had a completely delayed reaction, delayed response. I want to know more about the Cobra tests. I'm dying for that. So get back to Listening Friends of America stat. Woo! What to do? I don't even know where to go. This box, they have the one substitution cipher, if I'm right about what that is, and the rest of it is sort of storytelling, an evolution of, taking the idea of Hunt a Killer as delivering you episodes of seasons that has never been more clear than in this particular box. These are episodes. This is storytelling. We are reading a book a new chapter every month. We are doing something pretty unique, and this one is all about story, advancing the story. In the season 1 finale, we got a pen with a little USB drive. You plug it into your computer, and it requires a password. What was that password? I wonder if the password was significant to season 2. I would like to... Does anybody remember the password to the season 1 cliffhanger thing? I wonder if that... I forget what it was. It was a weird phrase. Anyway, when you finally decode that, you get a video of John William James prowling around in the background while Jacob Nilsson reads a letter. And John William James comes up from behind Jacob and slits his throat. Blood pours all over the place. Yes, we are all reborn was the... All right, well then, yeah, that sort of works, I guess, with the theme of season 2 of transforming people. But, do we have anything like that here? I don't know. See through a wolf's eyes and you will see the truth my way. That's his hint, Aaron Devale's hint, for us to get proof that John William James is dead. What do we do with that information? I want the proof. If John William James is alive, I'll be kind of thrilled, but I feel like also they can't be like, he's dead, no, he's alive, he's dead, no, he's alive. So I'm going to assume he's dead, but I want that proof then. I want to see through a wolf's eyes. Show me the way. Oh, we are all dead. That's the proper password for the end of season 2. Good call, Jess. So, you know what? Screw it. I'm jumping right to it. Let's take a look at this pin. Listening Friends of America in a little circle with a dot in the middle. Just sort of like jumping around, I kind of sort of discovered something. Take a look. This is the Listening Friends of America website. Most of these sections up here that you can navigate to are not really sections. If you click Vision, it just drops you a little further down the page. Who we are does the same. Our process does the same. Inspector Notes is our monthly thing so that we can take a look at what the contents of our boxes are supposed to be. Volunteer and donate. I'm not clear if donate never did anything. Volunteer, I'm not sure if this form ever went anywhere. Archives, we used once. I think this was way back in season 1, episode 2 or 3. I just clicking around decided to come back here, just to see if there's any chance that anything has changed, especially with the revelation that Felix was willing to get back in touch with us from Listening Friends of America. Maybe Listening Friends of America has evolved. And what I found was, well, this. There's a little teeny tiny, it almost looks like a bullseye, but it also kind of looks like the pin that he gave us to be in his inner circle. Click on that, and here. This, as far as I know, is brand new. You can see up here the URL lists this page as listeningfriendsofamerica.org/archive-list, which would imply that each one of these links would take you to one of their archive newsletters, but that is not the case. Let's take a quick look at one of them. This is called Interruption. Weird name for an archive newsletter. Let's see. Oh, and it's a PDF full of weird code. I do not know. I have tried copying and pasting a lot of this information into Word to see if I can reveal any characters that are written in white or something, turn the font black, see if there's a hidden message. No luck. But what I did have luck in is 3 or 4 of these pages, I went into each and every one, are password protected. Password protected. So if you go to this archive list, click on the option for teeth, you need a password. What's the password? More interestingly, though, if you look at the name of the file we're trying to open, Hunt to Killer, Season 3, Episode 1, Teeth, Version 2. What is it? What is in there? I want to know. Without a doubt, I believe firmly it's not necessarily a cliffhanger for us right now. I followed what felt like a very logical progression of events to get from this pin to that little icon on that page. But through doing these videos and through posting my thoughts about every Hunter Killer box on YouTube, youtube.com/talkbomb, or just look up talkbomb, watch me do everything. I've gotten a lot of comments from people who are on like box 1 saying, no, go to this website. It's a really weird thing. It's called Whispers from Theodorus. I'm like, listen, you don't know what you're talking about. That doesn't even factor into the story until season 2. So you're getting way ahead of yourself. I think I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here. I'm part of the November 2016 group. I signed up for the first time November 2016. However, the earliest you could possibly sign up is October 2016, which means no matter what I do, there's a little group out there who is 1 box ahead. That means that there are people out there who have season 3, episode 1. And I imagine that they may have some or all of the passwords to this page. Knowing Hunter Killer, I bet they have like half of a password for one of the pages or something like that. But yeah, I think that this is something to come, not something that we can really dig into right this second. Although I do want to posit a little teeny theory that if you click on any one of these and look at the code, which by the way are almost consistently called some version of Hunter Killer Season 3, Listening Friends of America, Crypto Block. I'm not showing you what I'm looking at. You can see here, the name of the file is Crypto Block up there. I wonder if there is a message that we could extract from this code. Maybe if we had a piece of paper with certain cutouts made in it and we lay that over this message, maybe only certain numbers or letters would jump out at us. I don't know. It's not impossible though. But for sure, I think that that is a question for next month. Not really a question for now, as cool as it is. Jess Stokes. The dot seems weird. Like not really their normal logo, especially if you go off the Facebook page. Even the colors are weird, unless they wanted to tie into the colors of Hunter Killer. I agree. Yeah, the logo on Facebook is way more like word art. It looks like it was made in PowerPoint in 1995. And this, I feel like, I almost wonder if they're just trying to like, let's redesign Listening Friends of America and make it look a little cooler. I think it is cool for them to, in this box, give us a little keepsake, you know? Especially since I honestly think Listening Friends of America is my favorite storytelling device to come out of doing Hunter Killer. What a cool idea. Okay. All right. I think it's time to try to tackle that cipher a little bit. Because I don't know where else to go. I have tried going to Whispers from Theodorus. I have tried many different sort of searches to find hidden pages. I've translated English words into Latin and searched for them. I've picked every Latin word out of the pages that we've been given and tried to search for them to no avail, unless I overlooked something. People in the chat, did any of you have luck with Whispers from Theodorus? To my knowledge, this was run by John William James. And to my knowledge, John William James is dead. So our final private message from him may be the message we got last month, where John William James was mumbling and starting phrases over again and misspelling words and crying out for help. By the way, I don't know if I pointed this out last month, but I relearned it this month. John William James was obsessed with the golden ratio 1 month ago. I took another look at the golden ratio just to try to cover all the bases. The golden ratio typed out in a calculator is 1.61803398875, and it continues. 1618 is John William James's patient number from Listening Friends of America. Kind of a cutesy, happenstance? Sure, maybe. But now knowing what we may know about Listening Friends of America, maybe that is a big, deep, dark organization, and they were exalting this one patient by giving him the number that would mean the most to him. Maybe it's not happenstance. Maybe it's design. The design of the people behind Listening Friends of America. Oh, I hope we get to learn a lot about Listening Friends of America next month. Please. I love it. Anyway, all right, I need to call in some help for this. I don't think I can do it alone. Hey, Allie? Do you want to help me with a cipher? Yeah. Calling in the big guns. If you guys think I'm the greatest detective in the land, one, what's wrong with you? I actually have a lot of comments on my YouTube videos of people being like, "You missed something again." Like, well, I'm simply human. I may not be as brilliant as John William James, but I know how to make a bunch of weird jokes about what we're doing. I don't know. Anyway, my wife Allie entering the scene here, fresh little cup of coffee. Allie and I have tackled many escape rooms together. Allie is without a doubt the cleverest person I know. And so let's take a look at this cipher. And I am not hyper confident that we're going to crack this case right here today, but it will be fun to take a look, to give it a try, and see if we can make some sense out of Aaron Devale's bizarre message. So, Allie, welcome to the world of Hunt-A-Killer.
Thank you.
Why don't you pull this microphone over to you?
Thank you.
There you go. Allie and I will be tackling the Hunt-A-Killer Premium Box 1968, hopefully coming out sometime soon. But yeah, for continuity's sake, this is a box that was made by Charles Goss. Charles Goss and his wife, who sent that to me.
It's really cute.
Yeah, I keep all my Hunt-A-Killer clues in there. So I'm gonna try to catch up to speed a little bit about what is going on. I'm sure you've heard me screaming a lot of this stuff in the other room.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
There's been screaming.
Yeah, some light screaming. So, John William James, it seems, has been murdered by one of his future apprentices, Aaron Devale. Aaron Devale has been in touch with us.
Aaron or Aaron?
I have no... Aaron.
Oh,
does that help?
Aaron.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Aaron Devale has been sending us weird cryptic things for a month, and possibly one of the most cryptic is this.
It says they're runes?
I'm calling them runes.
Okay.
This is any sort of file names you see. Mm-hmm. Those are me.
Okay.
But so you can see here, we were looking at it before. You can see that there are runes all around this wolf.
Yeah.
The wolf has no eye, which I believe to be significant. I'll explain why in a moment.
Okay.
I took each one of these runes and tried to look them up to see what they might mean.
Yeah.
And I did not have much luck. This month, we received a new card, which has a bunch of runes on it, and I think I can just throw it up on the screen.
Can I see it in person?
Yeah.
I connect better to paper.
That's fair. It's in this... yeah, right here. Yeah.
Rune card.
So there's an ampersand that looks like it's upside down, but I believe this is the correct orientation. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. It looks like it might be in the form of a letter. I don't know why there would be these 3 X'd out boxes at the top. That doesn't follow any.
That is a symbol on your wolf.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
I have, if you look at this screen over here, here are the wolf page runes on the left. On the right is the new letter that I'm trying to
fill in.
Yeah. I've crossed out all of the runes that are not used in the new letter.
The 3 lines, are those shown with the 3 lines there?
Correct, yes.
Isn't it John William James III or something? No. That's not right? Okay.
No.
All right. Okay. Sorry.
So I'm at a kind of a loss. I like the cowboy hat. Kind of looks like Saturn right here at the bottom left corner of the
Yeah, that's
the
what I was
page.
looking at.
I did a reverse image lookup of that and got nothing. Absolutely nothing. The problem is so many of these appear to be hand drawn. They're not a perfect match for a lot of things online.
Can you pull up that wolf?
You want to see the wolf?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the wolf. See, now I thought maybe this was a message going around in a square or a rectangle. Mm-hmm. But I didn't get anywhere. The other thing that I think is maybe lightly to slightly significant is the fact that around the wolf there are these dots.
Yeah, it looks like something's been whited out.
Oh, really? I was thinking constellation, that these are stars around the wolf constellation.
Okay.
Right? And then you can see there are clusters of dots, We have what here looks like a colon. Here it looks like the little predator's gun thing. And then on the new card, we don't have clusters like that. We have individual dots.
Do you have the wolf card printed?
Yeah, but I have all the box stuff over there.
I'm just thinking the size might be important, like lining it up to each other.
Oh, you think so?
I don't know.
That's not impossible. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I can try to pull that stuff out from the archives.
Ah!
You know what? As a matter of fact, I should have done this earlier. I'll just do it now while I get that other information. Some of you may be familiar with, if you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, @HauntedSponge, I have recently started a brand new horror comedy podcast with my sister Kristen called Guide to the Unknown. We currently have 9 episodes. A brand new episode was released yesterday where we talk about gremlins and gnomes, because every week Kristen and I sit down and talk about another mythical creature, talk about the backstory of them, urban legends. You understand. It's all available on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher. It's on YouTube. You can watch it. And I'm going to throw up a clip from yesterday's episode while I try to get this other information so that Allie and I can try to decode this runic phrase. So this is a clip from Guide to the Unknown, episode 9. Kristen is talking about gnomes. And in particular right now, we're sort of talking about the concept of in like a subculture where if you wear a certain sort of handkerchief, the color of the handkerchief means that you're into certain stuff. It's pretty safe. It's super safe for work, frankly. And here, check out this clip, and I'll see you in something like 5 minutes. BRB.
Oh, Jess Stokes, the alphabet of the Magi gives a good hint.
Oh, then we'll Google that too.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys soon. Check out this clip, and make sure you subscribe to Guide to the Unknown. See you in a minute.
If a gnome is ever to lose his hat, it's like losing a loved one. The gnome will try his hardest to find or retrieve the hat wherever it was lost. In some rare cases, gnomes are so deeply affected by the loss of a hat that the event casts a pallor on the rest of their days. But in all cases, the loss of a hat is a sign that a gnome must reevaluate his life and choose another color that best represents his current standing.
So, oh wow! So he has to pick a hat that means like you're down in the dumps, like you're a piece of crap.
Well,
because
if you're reevaluating your life, it could go either way. It could be that you feel like crap, or it could be like, you know what? I got to pick myself up by my tiny bootstraps.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm gonna do this, and they pick whatever color is like powerful and rising back up to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a new person.
Yeah, look, I lost my hat, but I'm still a gnome.
Yeah. I'm gonna rally.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be all right.
So it could be belying that. So I guess the gnome hats are kind of like the gay hanky system from the 80s.
I was gonna say that.
It's great.
Yeah, like Bruce Springsteen has a red hanky.
Yeah.
Hanging out of his the pocket of his tushy.
Yeah, that's right.
And it means something. Just like
when
the gnomes
Bruce Springsteen, are you just using it as an example of
yellow hat?
So you're into water play?
Yeah, I like to play in the water.
For
Want to go down to the creek?
For gnomes, that's probably just really like pure and innocent fun.
Of course I like to play in the water.
Who doesn't? We have a crick right here.
It's incredibly refreshing. That's great.
Okay, so that brings me.
It sounds like Indiana Jones, where he's always almost losing his hat.
Oh yeah, he
And he
does.
stops everything to get, like, risks life and limb. You know?
Well, I guess it's probably a thing because they run so fast. Your hat could fly right off.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
Yeah, you got to be careful.
So let me now tell you about a very, very scary gnome and his hat.
Yes, please.
Because they're usually nice.
His hat.
But some of them are mean.
Okay.
Now this is kind of like, it's a creature. It came up in my studies of gnomes, but as I got further into it, I realized that it's a little bit more classified as a goblin. But
Okay.
he came up in my gnome research.
Part of the gnome world.
He's part of gnome lore, I think. Well, it's not even a he. It's a class of creatures known as red caps. Have you ever heard of that before?
Yeah, isn't that from
It's in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
I didn't remember, but I found it in this.
Yeah, they're mentioned along with Hinky Punks.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, red caps and inky punks. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Okay, so they're malevolent murderous creatures who live in old crumbling Scottish castles.
Whoa.
So,
Cool.
Yeah. So especially castles that were once places of like murder and tyranny and greed and like bad places, basically.
Oh, they like smell the blood and then they move in.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
So they look freaky deaky. They have like claws that look like mean little old men, apparently, like grizzled little old men with like scary teeth. They have talons on their feet and then like long fingers with claws. They wear iron boots. So like from the knee down, it's these iron boots that look like they're in guar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so they're also known as red combs or bloody caps.
Huh.
So if people come to like check out the grounds of the castles that they inhabit, they kill them. They throw rocks and boulders and stuff at them so that they die.
Wow.
And then they dip their little gnome hat into the blood.
Oh.
And that's why they're red caps, and that's why why their hat is red.
Oh my gosh.
And they have to keep doing that. If their hat dries out, they die.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Isn't that awesome?
That's awesome.
Yeah, totally. I'm just scaling to make sure I didn't miss anything about them. That's cool. They carry a pike staff in their left hand all the time. They can be driven away if you yell scripture words at them or hold up a cross.
Wow.
Which is very vampire-y. And also, I read something in somewhere else that said, like, besides just killing them and dipping their hat in the blood, that they, like, drink their blood.
Oh.
There are even, like, some instances of, like, cannibalism. But that seems like less a part of the lore. Like, maybe that's, like, a more, like, fringy part. The main thing I saw was that they kill people and dip their hat in the blood.
That's such a cool, crazy idea.
I know. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. So J.K. Rowling put that in Harry Potter?
Yes.
So Professor Lupin was going to have them study these little creatures that need to murder regularly so they can keep their hats glistening wet with blood of recent victims.
It says that they're mentioned as goblin-like creatures that lurk in places where blood has been shed.
Oh, so I even get... Wow.
Yeah.
We're tapping into the collective unconscious of the world.
Yeah.
Because when you said they live in Scottish castles where bad things happen, I said they smell the blood and they move in.
Yeah.
And you just confirmed it there.
I thought that you were being serious.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Kristen.
Yeah. There was also
we're
something that I
mining
wish...
data. From the world right now. We're writing this sort of like psychic wave.
We're in flow.
This is amazing.
I know. It's sweet. There was something too that I saw that said that at some of these castles that there was this practice of kind of like, I can't remember what it was called, so I'm annoyed myself, but like doing like a blood sacrifice, like killing somebody and burying them under the foundation or at the foundation of what you're about to build to kind of like give a gift to the land.
Cool.
So, yeah, I know. So,
wow.
So some of those castles may have had like a body under them. Yeah.
Wow. So that is from Guide to the Unknown, available right now, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher. Look up on your smartphone app. If you don't find it, let me know and I'll make sure it ends up in that app. Also available on YouTube. Comes out every Friday, full of monsters. Scary, funny. You love it. I love it. Back to Hunt a Killer, because holy crap, off camera, the most significant 5 minutes ever just happened. Allie cracked the rune code.
Jess cracked the rune code.
Yes. Jess, did you know this, Jess, that this turns out to be, let me get the constellation card going back here. This is the alphabet. Did you know that, Jess? Are we
she knew.
On the same page? So, where does it start? Is it with this?
No, it's at the wolf's nose.
The wolf's nose.
That's A.
The wolf's nose is A, or this symbol is A?
The symbol is A.
The symbol is A. This little cowboy hat man is B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W.
X. No, you messed up somewhere, but that's right. I wrote it out.
So anyway, this new card...
Jess knew.
You knew? Oh, so did you find this? It turns out that on the new... page, the reason this symbol is repeated at the top, the box with an X in it, that is, I'll say it.
www.
This is a website. Now we just need to figure out what website it is, and we'll have our proof.
So, how do you want to do this?
We can do it, why don't I can throw the symbols in here.
Okay.
And then
you want to put the letters on
decode them on the screen.
Okay.
So that there's some visual intrigue to the solution.
Oh my God, honey.
Yes, dear. I take obsessive notes. Also, it looks like Jess is a murderino, Al.
Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome. I think I recognize you from some of the groups. I'm in every group.
I'm going to insert, we're going to type in red. All right.
Okay.
And bear with me. Here we go.
I'm bearing.
Here we
Okay.
go. So we've got W. W. Dot.
Okay.
And then we need the O, the Ghostbusters O.
I think it's O. Hold on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N,
So you think it's N?
N.
All right. N. We need the downward arrow.
Why didn't I do this better? Okay. D, G, H. I forgot the alphabet momentarily.
I got
Hold
A,
on.
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
J.
What? N, J? Oh, no. There's something
Jersey.
going on in New Jersey?
Hopefully.
Our state? Are we in danger? Okay. This crazy X, I guess,
Yeah.
because it's next to the W.
It's X. Yes.
By the way, in case you guys can't tell, we're going off of the wolf card, which is sitting in front of us. All right. The upside down ampersand.
Okay. Hold on. It's 3 away from the W. S.
S? Mm-hmm. This is weird. Why isn't this a word?
Because it's a random website, hun.
All right. Plus sign?
Down
here?
Yep. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I. And there's 3 more.
Okay, so I'll plug those in. Do you want to start working on these Twin Peaks? All right.
Those are a T. G.
Okay. Magic M.
Z. That one I know by sight now.
All right, the
Little
millimeters. Moon Man.
Y.
Okay. The Y. This is baffling.
V.
V. All right. I think this is a Chinese symbol that means middle. I think it means like, junior high school, basically. Anyway.
Oh, does it mean junior high school, Will?
I think it does.
In Chinese? That's awesome.
I think it does.
That's a G. The middle.
Okay.
And then dot.
.com.
Let's see. Let's just make sure, okay?
.gov.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Nope.
I'm confused. This would mean .b. Something's wrong.
B, N, L.
.bnl?
Bare Naked Ladies? Finally! A Bare Naked Ladies clue.
What? Is this right?
That
oh
seems
boy.
wrong. Hold on.
Just says, yeah, you pretty much have to have this cipher for this one. It's a lot of randomness. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm going to type this in. We're going to see where this takes us. Hopefully it's not,
Hopefully it's porn.
no. ZIYIVG dot.
Wait, that's definitely an M.
Dot
Hold on.
BNL?
Hold on. That's an N. That's an O. We screwed up.
It's all one off.
Go on.
Wait.
totally screw up?
No. BNL is one off of COM.
Yeah, I think I just screwed it up. That's it.
But John William James also sent us a weird message where he talks about shifting digits
Hold on.
over 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Wait, there's only 25 letters. That's a problem.
Wait. No. John William James said a bunch of crazy stuff about shifting digits over 1. Let me try something.
Okay.
If N, LMN, O, J would become A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, become K, J, K, X, Y, Z, S, T, H, I, J would be J, T, U, V, G, H, Z would become, I guess, A.
This doesn't seem right.
No, this seems crazy, but B and L would become COM at the end.
Right.
So I becomes J again, Y becomes Z, J, V, W, X, H.com. Just as nonsense, but
Nope.
Yeah, nothing. So
Hold on. Let's go back.
Doing something.
Go back. Go back.
Go where?
Go back to
the wolf?
page. Yes. No. To your alphabet. Your
Okay.
Decoded. Okay. So I'm looking at the wolf page, and www is definitely right.
This
is definitely
right.
a Z. This M, big M, is definitely a Z.
So see through the wolf's eye. Is the wolf's eye A? So there's no A.
Oh, could that be right? Wait, this was.
So this is
D.
B.
No, because this one was DEF. Definitely this T with a dot underneath it is a D. Because that was in the cipher. So A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y. No, that's not right. That's a Z.
W X Y, and then this is Z. So we definitely have A, B, C, D, E, F, right?
Yes.
Think of the wolf as Aaron. A. Okay, I'm right. The wolf's eye is the beginning. But then why we would have an extra symbol here? Because it would be A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But Allie translated these symbols and they literally mean D, E, F.
Maybe not. Maybe I made that up. Hold on. Oh, no. She's right. Okay. The T is E.
So everything goes down one, not up one.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Then, oh boy, bear with me again. So N becomes M. Oh.
Honey.
H, I, J, W, X, Y, Z. R, S, H, I. Are you impressed by how quickly I'm doing this?
I'm shocked.
G?
This is the kind of thing I absolutely cannot do.
Why? I can't believe I'm doing this. H, everybody marvel.
It's probably all wrong.
Stare at me in despair. X, Y, Z, H, U, V. How am I doing this? F. But then this is crazy because BNL would become A.
It's got to be .com.
M.
I think you, honey, can we just stop for like
Okay.
10 seconds and actually just retranslate it instead of having you do weird word magic?
I will stop for no seconds. www.
Honey.
www.miwrhsfyhxf.amk. And I'll switch the AMK to com. No.
Honey,
Yes, dear.
can we just do it the right way?
Yes, dear.
Thank you. Oh, Jesus
Did I
Christ.
Google that or did I type that? What?
It doesn't matter.
My brain is melting.
It's because you're not doing anything
Okay.
the normal way. That's why.
How dare you? Do you want to, can we decipher the wolf page correctly on here maybe? Maybe that'll help? No?
No.
Okay. What do you want to do?
The X's are W's.
Yes.
Jesus H. Christmas tree. All right. This little pill. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. It's an O.
Okay.
The down arrow. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. It's a K.
Okay. All right, we've got this
Lord.
little power line.
X.
Okay, X. Ampersand.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. S.
So it is
Gibberish, honey, but
Okay,
all
the plus
good
sign.
websites are taken. They are. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
all right, we can plug that in several places.
Let's do it.
All right, let's plug that in several places.
Honey.
I'm doing it's the NPR from SNL.
Oh. Or just NPR.
People love money.
Money.
Stinky stuff. All right, the Twin Peaks.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T.
T. All right. Junior high.
Junior high school.
Chinese junior
A,
high.
B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
Okay. Magic M.
Z. Still a J.
We already got that. The little millimeters or moon man or whatever.
Y.
Because I'm asking you. Done.
J.
Y.
You
Looking
mean
symbol?
Yeah. Okay. V.
Okay. We already have this junior high thing, right? So that's H.
H.
And we're definitely going with .com, right?
Yep.
We're confident.
Well, yep.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
I feel like we did this one already, but maybe.
I know.
Okay.
I feel like
whatever.
my memory is being erased constantly. All right, let's take a look. www.oksgjthzjyjvh.com.
This is like when Google makes a password for you.
No. Is this your advanced? Go anyway.
Yeah. Unsafe. Go. It's unsafe. No.
What does it say?
This
Oh,
one.
Proceed.
Okay. Ooh, that looks like a genealogy or like a anthropological like.
Jess, did you already crack all of this, Jess? We have a hidden button down here. Dead is dead is where this is going to bring us.
Uh-oh.
Is this the John William James proof? Is this the eye of the wolf down here?
That's a tiny little eyeball.
Oh, password. No.
Okay, well, let's start playing with the things.
All right, let's go to the harp. I'm opening everything. You can't stop me.
You also should look for code on the pages.
Password.
Okay. Oh, that was something. No?
No.
Around there? No.
Well, why don't we highlight? Yeah, that's the only hidden little button. Oh. Yeah, so they open up to Squarespace type sites.
Bloop.
Ooh, look, yeah.
Bloop.
Okay. It's a bloop site.
I have lots
all
of
right,
bloop
password
sites.
is bloop.
Where's Molly? She can bloop the heck out of this.
Damn it. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Thank you, Jess. Thank you for helping us. What are we supposed to do?
All she got is the address, so now we're in uncharted, unjust territories.
Oh, so when you were talking about passwords, were you talking about this or the Listening Friends of America site?
I think she was talking about this.
I didn't find the bloop. Well, there are two different sites I found today that are passwords everywhere.
Oh.
So this is Dead is Dead. This is Season 2, Episode 6, link3.pdf. If you hover over links, they'll show you like the URL you're about to travel to.
So this was from last time.
No. This is Season 2,
We're in
Episode
season
6 today.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So we should be able to open this.
Aaron's password, she says.
Oh, gosh. So you hadn't seen the Listening Friends of America links for Season 3? I'm very proud of that discovery.
Well, that's some weird stuff you got into over there.
All right, so let's talk about the Aaron Devale note, maybe. Okay. Wolf King. We know he's calling himself the Wolf King. Feral Wolf. These references...
it has the same symbol.
Yeah, he's had this stamp on every one of his letters.
Okay.
Is it
missing something?
I know, I'm wondering. It looks like it's rotated.
Yeah. So that means that's like a genealogy map or like a...
family tree?
No, it's more like, I think for like animals, like to show where they came from. So it'll be like dogs and wolves and coyotes and stuff, like how they're connected.
What are you talking about? So if I look up like a genus or something?
Yeah.
Wolf,
I think.
Wolf genus?
Sure.
I'm the wolf.
I don't know what that's called, the map.
I'm the wolf genius.
Taxonomy. That's what it is. It's a round taxonomy. I don't know if that's the official name for it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Like that.
Where? Here? Oh. Yeah,
But-
it is kind of like this.
No, I've seen better ones than that. Just search animal taxonomy or something.
Certainly the branching paths evoke the same.
Yeah, but that's a
Feeling.
very specific looking one. I've seen it in like biology textbooks and stuff.
I've seen it in
How
my
cool would it be
dreams.
if I like pulled out a textbook from like biology and it was in there?
That'd be pretty
so
awesome.
cool.
I've seen this symbol in my nightmares. Just kind of messing around here. A shift in power. Come on, man. Aaron Devale sucks at websites. OKXST.
It probably only costs 99 cents on GoDaddy.
How am I going to type this in again? The knight throws me off. I can't see a connection to it. The harp and the pedestal have been mentioned before. Yeah, the harp could be the lyre. We had a lyre string, right? The harp, the pedestal, the knight. You know, when I was researching the Lupus constellation, I found references to constellations that are connected to it. So let's take a look at this. Oh no, it's not really it's not quite what I was thinking. For some reason, I was thinking of this like chamber pot as being a pedestal of some sort, but no.
That's a pedestal.
This is a pedestal?
Looks like a condom on top, but
It does.
it's not. Maybe it's like a little lamp.
Yeah, I don't know. Man. Let's start looking for harp.
Harp constellation?
Night.
Well,
Yeah,
obviously
all right.
night.
Harp constellation. We were given way back in
Lyra.
box 1 a
Lyra.
Okay, let's do it. We were given a lyre string.
Also the name of the former Italian currency.
Lyra.
A lyre string? Lear? Like King Lear?
No.
Oh.
No. Like the musical instrument.
A liar.
Liar. You're a liar.
No.
Man. I want this bloop site to load. Hunter Killer, secure this page.
This is like when I code things in Excel and I call pages like stupid page, like one
Open,
or
you
whatever.
stupid page.
Yeah. But like in the code, you like call it something dumb. I feel like.
Yeah.
Well,
We're like going off the map here. This is crazy.
This is cool. This is like what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Like that there's like hidden websites that have like a bunch of stuff on them. It's cool.
Dead is dead. This certainly makes me go like, you know what? The John William James era was cool, but maybe Aaron Devale is going to be like a weird
new
techno
cool
monster. Yeah. I will still miss John William James if he is dead. So for sure we're seeing Aaron Devale saying, I'm sure you would like to see proof of the end of an era, which suggests he's saying like proof that John William James is dead. See through the eyes of a wolf and you will see the truth. My way. So I feel like he's saying he is going to give us proof that John William James is dead. I feel like this dot is the eye of the wolf. You know, maybe I'm crazy. What is it? What is this? I just copied and pasted what the link is. Is this an eyeball? Or is it it's just an underlined period with a black background? Mm-hmm. What happens if I change the font color? Yeah. Is that an eye? Underlined dot. Is that the eye of the wolf? I feel like
it's only underlined because it's a hyperlink when you copied and pasted it.
Okay. Well, I feel like this is the link that dead is dead up here is the proof that John William James is dead. I feel like we should be able to get through here at least.
I think we need to be able to get into everywhere.
I agree too, especially since this one's called Season 2, Episode 6, Link 3. This one is called Link 1, Link 2. They're all referred to as being for Season 2, Episode 6, which is what we're doing.
Hey, open up the code for the page.
Was it like F?
I usually just go up to the top.
Oh, what do you do up here?
View source. More tools. Developer tools. And then just, keep scrolling through.
Yeah, this is all the design.
It's not that exciting. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's...
Yeah, definitely Squarespace.
Oh.
Ooh.
Here we go.
That's just the
actual code of the page. Yeah, all right.
I'm trying to see, though, if there's any websites or anything that it's links to.
Little game breaking.
I know. Or passwords that it links to.
Yeah.
They wouldn't say it in here, though. They're too good for that. Okay.
So, how do we do this? The harp, the pedestal, the knight. Could one of the words in his note be before this? Wolf King is a crazy new phrase. Corpus effigy, right? Dead is dead, corpus effigy. Pig's eye. Let's just try some stuff. I feel like for sure the dot is to take us to the proof that John William James is dead. Let's just try some stuff. Corpus effigy. Wolf King.
How about my way?
One word now?
Yeah.
Nope. My inner wolf howls with insurmountable delight at the thought of his sinew ripping between my teeth, his bones splintering under my hammer, his spirit trembling in captivity without release from my power. Man, I don't even know what to do. I feel like this is like totally almost like randomized. We could type in whatever we want. Who knows? Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Bones. Pig.
Something about I will bring the star to me.
Yeah.
Stars to me. Something about bring the sky to my feet. So is there anything about like... What's this?
This is John William James's like manifesto. His
last will and testament.
Yeah. Well, kind of. It's almost like his modus operandi explained. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Oh boy, this is really crazy. This is like off the map. I'm gonna close some of these pages because I just keep opening stuff. My computer's gonna scream in my face. The harp, the pedestal. The night.
Long live the dragon swan. May his constellation forever be our light and our guide.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that from the first box?
No.
The swan card?
No. Although, here's something that's weird that's like not necessarily about this part, but just is, I think, worth mentioning. At the beginning of season 2, John William James said to look back at all the little gifts he's given us, that one of them is more significant than it at first appears to be. Now that John William James is seemingly dead, what is he talking about? I feel like that never became a thing. One of the things I was thinking about, because I was looking through old boxes, he gave us this lock, which didn't lock anything shut. It's just a little master lock with a 3-digit code. The answer was 413, which corresponded with one of the Bible verses on his mother's funeral like booklet thing, whatever. But like opening this didn't open anything. It didn't connect any dots for me. So could this be something that has more significance than it at first seems? I don't know. It's a stab in the dark, and we don't have any indication that John William James can explain what he meant. He seems to be dead. I don't know. I don't know what to do. What do we know about Aaron Devale? I mean, maybe I should look up some of his old correspondence with us, right?
I'm sorry, I'm looking up taxonomies.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just sort of kind of at a loss, but I don't know. I'm looking at some old Aaron Devale letters, I guess. Could he have been planning this before this month, you know? So breaks the dawn from the vast obsidian night, that which separates us all from our twilight past. Now is the occasion to begin to reinvent. I will suppose, as you have been granted so much esteem from the Dragon Swan, and so your reputation I expect will uphold, that you have deduced which individual I have chosen to represent my transformation and ascension. I will assume that you also deduced why I chose that person. He's talking about who he's going to kill. John was the one. There are others. There will be none. That is why I buried him in the pig's eye near the Garden of the Gods. Oh, now on to more important matters. Do you enjoy cinema? I have recently begun studying film. Of course, I do not mean this in a pedestrian way. I spent the last few weeks learning the requisite skills for the production of a small documentary I'm planning. I hope you will enjoy it. I think your position sets you within a place of significance. Is that what we're going to unlock? Did Aaron Devale make a documentary or film him stalking John William James and killing him? That doesn't seem impossible.
What about the new constellation card? What's that? Did you solve that puzzle?
Yeah, I solved this a long time ago.
What was it?
Something about how the wolves will kill or eat the old gods, which gave me a hint that Aaron Devale was going to try to kill John William James. I didn't think he would succeed. I thought maybe he'd wound him. I have written to tell you that I have made a choice. What choice did I make? I will help you understand. There is nothing that so infects the souls of men than the elevation of vice to cultural virtue. When I see the herd pat each other on the back and praise their self-indulgent detachment from their natural roots, I cannot squelch my desire to cull their numbers and save the land for those of us who deserve it. A flower prized for its beauty may be plucked from the earth by one with an aesthetic wisdom, cherished and preserved at the zenith of bloom. The same flower, in the wrong hands, will only wither and brown in obscurity, and please no great aesthetic eye. Too often the wrong hands write the code by which the masses live, by which the herd organizes. They do not know it, but they put upon great marble pedestals those who have withered away. No one sees the husk. They only see the pedestal, and they seek it for themselves. I can see the husk. My hands work at the direction of my great aesthetic eye. P.S. Consider a man out for a walk holding a leash connected to the collar worn by a dog. The dog is in front and the man is behind. The man believes he is walking the dog, but does he not follow? We've got him here talking about pedestals, everybody. Oh, boy. And husks at the same time. He seemed to be singularly obsessed with pedestals and husks. I think he may have mentioned things in his previous letters. Oh, boy. Herd? They do not know it, but they put upon great marble pedestals those who have withered away. No one sees the husk. They only see the pedestal, and they seek it for themselves. So, marble? I don't... Oh, boy. Marble. Failed to load. No. Let me show you what I'm doing, I guess. So, I am looking at old letters. He's talking about pedestals an awful lot. This is back in Season 2, Episode 4. He's talking about pedestals and talking about husks and stuff. I can see the husk. My hands work at the direction of my great aesthetic eye. I feel like he was laying the groundwork. But, like, I don't know. I'm, like, completely thrown. That feels like a direct correlation, but let's go further back. Let's go to episode 3. Do we have a letter from him here? Runes, map, Martha's Vineyard. Oh, ADV, Aaron Devale. I've looked forward to this opportunity to write to you for some time now. I'm literally just going to look for the words harp and knight, right? Chipped halls of Darlington.
Did you try husk in the pedestal one?
I did. They live mindlessly in accordance to the episteme. What is that? Episteme? So infatuated by the hordes of things they've accrued that it is killing them. Mankind is not unlike Narcissus staring into the reflecting pool. Don't you think? It is a high point of vanity, no doubt. Flightless dodo. Yeah, nothing about harps or knight. Okay, further back? We only have 2 more opportunities here. And I don't remember if we got Aaron Devale letters in literally every single one. Bumblebee message. Oh, that was fun. I loved the Bumblebee message. Newspaper, Secret Spiral, Teleria letter, Wind Up Train. I don't know. I don't think we got an Aaron Devale letter earlier than this. Dark Friend. Friend letter. Sleeping in. Well, folks, I'm at a loss. I'm just at a big ol' crazy loss. How you feeling, Al? Oh, you found something awesome.
I don't know if this is real, though.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
Can you send it to me?
Yeah. It's a mammalian taxonomy. How do I send it to you?
Can you do it in couple?
Sure.
So Allie found this.
It kind of looks like the one we have,
Yeah.
but it's not perfect. It's kind of close.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be identical. It suggests what this might be overall, though.
Yeah, it's a mammalian taxonomy, this one. But I feel like where the dots are important on this thing. And
Right.
where it's like crossed through.
Yeah.
Like I wonder if one is humans and one is wolves.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
loves
know.
dogs and wolves.
Yeah. Well, dogs and wolves would be next to each other. They are.
So yeah, that obviously looks a lot like that.
Yeah.
I love, even if we don't literally know what it means, I love that we might have some idea of what it represents. Is it
It's
inside?
tricky.
No, it's not inside out. Whatever. I'm torn. Is this where we stop? Do we stop for now? I don't know what to do. I am completely thrown. And we're in password land, which is not an easy place to be. There's just,
That also kind of looks like an eye.
yeah, it does. There are a million directions we could go.
I know. So what do you want to do? Okay. What are the options? The wolf? No.
The
The
harp,
the pedestal,
the
the
knight.
and then this little dot.
Now, for sure, he made a reference to pedestals.
And Jess said that they made a reference to harps too. Somewhere, but I don't know where.
Well, Hunter Killer did way back in season 1, episode 1.
What about it?
We had a constellation card with a little plastic string attached to
Oh, it was
the
a harp
back.
string.
It was a harp string. More specifically, perhaps a
Lyre.
Lyre. So that could be the harp, but that doesn't have any direct association with Aaron Devale, who this is his page, you know? This is his. The knight. And this. This, I believe, is where we will see the documentary about the end of John William James.
Yeah. I think so too.
But why aren't we able to get in? It feels like of all of them, this is the one that we should be able to crack right now. This is the season finale. This is the momentous way to end.
Where did he talk about that that documentary? Go back for a second.
To the documentary thing?
Yeah. To the where he was chatting about the documentary.
What was that?
It was in one of these.
Yeah. Do you enjoy cinema? I've recently begun studying film. Of course, I do not mean this in a pedestrian way. I've spent the last few weeks learning the requisite skills for the production of a small documentary I'm planning. I hope you will enjoy it. I think your position sets you within a place of significance. Sincerely, Aaron Devale. Maybe documentary.
Okay.
Let's just try stuff.
Or John William James.
Yeah, I tried. Documentary. Nope. Film.
No. Cinema.
Pedestrian.
Did you try Dead is Dead?
Yeah. Dead is dead.
Yeah.
John William James. This is the one that we should be able to crack.
What's the name of this site? A shift in. See it? The header?
A shift in power. Yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, you see where these dots are? You see what I mean? Like
Yeah,
this
this
refers
line
to this one.
points to that dot.
This one's not so well lined up though, so maybe it's
Yeah, it's
just nothing.
dead center.
It's just kind of a cool thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And these seem to just cut through the middle, these lines. Yeah. But that's an awesome find, Al, about the taxonomy chart. Dead is Dead. Season 2, Episode 6, Link 3. I feel like we should be able to crack all of them. I mean,
know.
now I'm just repeating myself because I don't even know where to go. You know what? That's the only thing we haven't used. The John William James manifesto.
That's what's got to be in.
So do you think that Aaron Devale read the manifesto and is going to use something in it? Oh, you know what keeps getting used in this document? The word firmament.
Yeah.
Which is a sort of heaven. How do you spell it?
FIRMAMENT.
Mark my words, we're going to get it. Yeah. This feels like when you're in an escape room and people just start going like,
I know.
219, try that.
There's 2 light switches on the wall. You think that might be it?
Yeah.
But there's
just so much to go off of. I don't know if it's something that's going to like click in place. For sure, when you went www.
I know, that was like,
that clicked. That makes you go, that's one of those big aha moments. I'm not feeling that. The Wolf King. Transfer power. Wolf King. Wolf King. Transfer power. It's completely eluding me. All right. There's only one thing to do.
what is it?
We end this now.
Okay. I was going to sing a really metal rock song.
Do it.
But you can't.
Sing it now.
No.
Allie's a metal.
I was just going to go like,
wow. All right. Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm going to keep trying passwords, but I'm not going to do them just sitting here live in silence. If I find anything, I will return. If I don't find anything, I will return. One way or another, I'll be back. I think I want to, before season 3, I think I want to do a retrospective, look back at season 1, read the solution envelope for season 1. For season 2, obviously, we were given the solution envelope. I have zero intention of ripping it open until I feel like we have, I think, cracked this website is the last thing. There it is. Season 2 recap. We could have the answer right now if we wanted it. I don't want it yet. I guess just for all you skeptics out there, all you unscrupulous detractors, you can see that it is still sealed shut. Here's one of the flaps. That ain't opening. Here's another flap. That ain't opening.
how funny would it be if it just
No
like
rips.
slipped out the back or something right now?
I would just read it. If something like that happened, I'd be like, well, divine intervention. We must read this. We could have the answer right this second. I don't want it yet. What I do want, though, is to look back at season 1 and talk about the solutions in the envelope, perhaps. I want to do Hunt a Killer 1968. I want to solve that with you.
Yep.
My wife, Allie. And I want to thank you all for watching. If you watched, I really appreciate it. Please go forth and spread the good word about Hunt a Killer. What? About the Haunted Sponge, who is me, and Guide to the Unknown, which is my new horror podcast available everywhere podcasts are. Stay tuned. Follow at Haunted Sponge to see what I might do next. Follow me on subscribe on YouTube to Talk Bomb. Watch all my previous Hunt a Killer videos and all my future Hunt a Killer videos as well. Like, subscribe, share, you know, all the annoying stuff that other people who produce stuff on the internet say all the time. Do that for me too, please. Thank you so much, Jess, for proving to be the Rosetta Stone to helping Allie and me figure out that cryptic wolf message. I can't believe it. I can't believe there is an answer to that. I don't know what this website is. A shift in power. But I'm sure we will have answers someday. So good luck, be good to yourselves, and be real good to me. I'll see you in the future, but until then, we become part of the past. Thank you, Allie, for joining me for this little adventure.
Thanks, Will.
And I will see you in a future video. But until that time comes, happy hunting. All right.
Aren't we still live?
Yeah. That's the end of the YouTube video.
Oh, Lord. Honey.
Don't honey me, you honeybee.
This is so long.
Don't honey me, you honeybee.
Okay.
Should we stop here too?
I don't know. I really don't know what to do.
I want to solve it!
Stop yelling. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. So much yelling.
I want to solve it.
I don't feel like you're working hard enough to solve it.
I just typed in so many things. What do you mean?
I don't know. Is there a pedestal constellation?
Oh. Good idea. I kind of hope that he's not obsessed with constellations like John William James was. From a storytelling perspective, I think it would be cool if he was obsessed with taxonomy or whatever you just pointed out. Mm-hmm. And we move on from constellations. But let's see. Pedestal constellation.
I'm getting the same results. A lot of syncs.
Is there constellation.com? A list of constellations.
So Lyra is the harp. Lyra.
Lyra.
Mm-hmm.
Let's, just in case we find anything, I'll stay live for a minute.
Vega is in there. It's a star.
Discovered by Ptolemy.
Try Vega. Vega.
The brightest star.
Yeah. Nuts.
All right. Well, let's stay on this page, though.
Okay.
This is a good idea. This is a decent thing to try to travel down.
How about Lyre? Did you try that?
I think so. Let's try again. Are we sure this is the harp? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look at this. Oh, no, that's a kitty cat.
Oh,
and
it's eating a goose.
It's eating a goose. Is this the swan?
Maybe
this is Cygnus.
Maybe it ate a sandwich.
Draco's here. Uh-huh. Look at this.
The dragon swan.
Yeah. Cerberus. Ooh. That's a 3-headed pony. Juggum. Vega. Screw it. Let's try Juggum.
Why?
Al.
Okay.
Juggum.
Wow, it's so weird that that's not what that was.
Could have been Juggum.
Okay. So.
Is this Cygnus? Where is
dragon. That looks like a duck. It doesn't look like a swan. Oh, I guess it does look like a swan.
It doesn't say it anywhere. Azul Fafage. Goofia.
Well, just search one of the star names.
Deneb.
Here. Deneb. I think that is from Cygnus.
Okay.
Deneb.
You know,
star.
I pledge to love you in sickness and in health.
Constellation.
I did.
Cygnus, yeah.
Okay. So
that is the goose. No. The swan.
The goose swan. So the goose is right next to the lyre.
And right next to the dragon.
Which is called a harp. I mean, this feels so significant it can't be a mistake.
I know.
And then is this the doggy?
The pedestal? The wolf? What is it? Wait, scroll. Are there any star names on it?
No, these jerks. Here, what about Wolf and Goose constellation? Wolf and Goose constellation.
Wolf and Goose.
Vulpecula. Oh, it's a fox. Yeah, that's not.
That's cute.
Yeah, so there.
Vulpecula and answer.
Star map from Urania's mirror.
Huh. Wow.
Oh, we've used this before. I've used this to explain things. This, I think, is a snake that we used. Okay.
So it feels right that there's a dragon and a swan next to each other in the sky. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice try.
Then next to them is the harp.
I wonder if we can
What if we look at where the thing is compared to the harp, the pet, and the pedestal? We don't know what the pedestal is.
Yeah, we don't know what the pedestal is yet.
Okay.
Can we get the wolf from here?
Lupus?
Where?
No, search it. There it is.
Oh, it's on this chart.
Lupus centaurus.
Where are you, Lupus? Why don't they put the names of all the things?
Could it be that in the bottom left corner?
I guess. Lupus.
Search Lupus constellation.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the one getting stabbed. Oh, that's got to piss off Aaron Devale.
He doesn't like that. Wait, but the centaur is right next to us. Oh, no, that was Cerberus was on ours.
Yeah. Centaurus is killing Lupus. Ah!
Wow.
I don't know.
Well, just look at where they are relative to each other in the sky. Stop.
Sorry, what do you mean?
You're just like very like moving.
Here, do you want to
Yes, I
take the
do.
mousey?
Thank you. You only want to look for pictures, but there's maps that have lots of animals and stuff on them.
Scorpius.
Lupus, Centaurus, Scorpius. But we're really looking for the one that has the harp.
We want me to
Lyre.
type-
Lyre. Deneb, Cygnus. Do you feel like constellations are bullshit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're for storytelling, I think. I feel like it's not insignificant that Aaron Devale was talking about pedestals in one of his notes. Hey, I don't think we're scrolled to the bottom of the chat. Can you come over here and scroll? Were we not seeing a ton of stuff?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, everybody. We weren't seeing a lot of your comments. They weren't loading correctly.
Holy shrimp.
Yeah, like a lot. Okay. Even though dead is dead could be something. Sorry. So password equals password, but nothing. I'm thinking we've got videos in there somewhere. Aaron mentions pedestals in the previous letter too. Yeah. All right. So we got there. I think he mentions a harp. Said something about us playing a harp to John William James's message or something. Oh, really? The only thing I could find otherwise is a Norse power ring. I like the taxonomy chart. Dead is Dead page looks very much like our Whispers from Theodorus pages, whereas the other links have different looks. Theodorus, WFT. I think the harp reference may have been from episode 2 or episode 1 this season in an Aaron letter, maybe the first paragraph or so. Okay. Are we at the bottom of this now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Hopefully we'll see new comments pop up. I hadn't seen a new comment in like 15,
I know. I
20
was like,
minutes.
oh, everyone
Yeah,
left.
I thought you guys were done.
What's a pedestal in whatever language this is? Greek?
I think we're looking in the wrong place.
Okay. You want to look in the letter?
Let's look at the letter. I want to track down that harp reference because now we have a pedestal reference and a harp reference. May I have the little mousey? All right, go. Yeah, season 2.
2?
Yeah, I don't know where he started, so let's see. Look for ADV or Aaron.
No.
Okay, go back. Maybe he's from 3. ADV letter right there.
Oh, that's the initials of someone.
Yeah, so this is
That I
the
work
beginning
with.
of him. This is the
Okay.
beginning of him. I've looked forward to this opportunity to write to you for some time now. You are, as he says, the breeze that swells and flutters across the strings of his
Aeolian.
Aeolian. Eolian. Eolian.
So, we're going here. Which one's the harp?
Yeah.
E-I-L-O.
Eolian.
Yeah, that's it. I hope our faces were well captured.
These are
symbols from that thing.
these are like standard runes.
Wait, or you...
Or you fold it? No, these are standard runes. Here we go. All right, so it's the letters. The letters are the answers. Rune alphabet.
Whose song are we singing? Oh yeah, those are runes. Good job, honey.
Thank you, baby. We need to, though, I need a higher...
Split screen.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, let's split this. Oh no. Our tabs are so teeny tiny.
Oh, dang it, tabs.
Such a teeny tiny tab. These tabs are so teeny.
Okay.
So stinking teeny.
Stinking.
So we've got this M, which is E.
Scroll down. Let me make this smaller so we can see more stuff. Okay. So, first one, ash. No, not
it's
at
like
all. Not at all.
hardcore S.
This.
Yeah.
U. So E
U.
or
E-O.
E-O.
Come on.
So I kind of? No. E.
Let's take it very literally. E-O.
A-E.
You
Is
ash.
there a better rune chart than this?
You ash man. Look. You ash man. You ash man.
Could be.
I'm an ash man. Thorn
Is that like...
horse. You ash man, thorn horse.
All right. Stop for a second. Look elsewhere to see if there is any other...
Clearer, like, one-to-one alphabet.
Or wait, A-E... Wait, go back for a second. Man, A-E-M...
Then why didn't husk work for pedestal? There must be... Okay.
U-M... P... E... No, that's nothing. Okay.
We need your notebook. Can you start writing down stuff? Does that pen not work well?
It's crumpy.
It's like a little crumpet.
You want me to get a pen that actually works?
Yeah, maybe. Do you mind?
No.
Thank you. I'll see if I can find a clear alphabet that just turns them into letters. Rune alphabet. I think we're getting there, though. I think now we at least know where to look.
Yes.
Norse
This
runes.
one. That one. The first one.
The first is probably an A or something, says Jess. Okay.
Yeah, because it's only one letter. It's either an I or an A.
This isn't the same thing.
No, it's not. Guys, did you all make this up? This weird alphabet?
Weird Al.
Yep.
Ooh, A, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, A.
I with 2 dots over it. Who the hell knows what that means? Okay.
Yeah, maybe
no,
that's
all
not
right.
really an I. A,
A,
M.
M. All right,
I
this is
am.
better.
I am. Is it this, maybe?
W.
W?
Maybe it's just cut off.
Yeah. E. I am we. Huh?
I don't think that's right, but
Yeah, something doesn't feel right, but
I don't think you have enough letters there.
yeah. What
right.
is this image?
Wait, that's R though. Hold on, because some of these look right. So R, A, L,
and E before
little
that.
F thingy.
I'm feral. I am Will Ferrell.
I am something feral.
I am we. This M is E. So I am we feral. I am Will Ferrell.
No.
Sweet mother of Panju. Feral wolf. I am the feral wolf, he says in the newest one. Unless the phonetic versions like we had in I am we feral. Yeah, we got the same thing. I am Will Ferrell. Okay. Let me
Use that as a clue for the next one. No?
yeah, give me 1 second. I want to save this. Season 2E6 scanned clues. Okay. Aaron's crazy website. Harp message. I am we feral. Saved. Okay, let's go on to one of the other ones. Now we know how to look for the answers, right? I'll pull all the Aaron's site over here. So let's try the pedestal. Do I have that open correctly? Pedestal. Okay. Oh, holy shrimp.
Okay.
Are we doing this? Where's the pedestal reference? Look for the word husk. Pedestals. Okay. They do not know it, but they put
Herd?
upon...
H-E-R-D? It was the only capitalized word in that section, so that's why I thought.
Yeah, no.
Erf.
Okay.
Erf.
They put upon great marble pedestals those who have withered away. No one sees the husk, they only see the pedestal, and they seek it for themselves. I can see the husk. My hands work at the direction of my great aesthetic eye.
What about, like, flower? A flower prized for its beauty may be plucked from the earth by one with an aesthetic wisdom, cherished and preserved at the zenith of bloom. The same flower in the wrong hands will only wither and brown in obscurity and please no great aesthetic eye. Too often the wrong hands write the code by which the masses live, by which the herd organizes. They do not know it, but they put upon great marble pedestals those who have withered away. So, like, flowers.
Let's try that.
Flower? No.
Marble.
What's, who are they putting on a pedestal that they shouldn't? Is there anything like that? Someone who's withered? Is there anything earlier in the letter?
Let's look.
Milieu of self? No.
He's a lofty boy. I think Jess is right. I think we may be seeing small parts of one message.
Yeah.
And these three things put together, maybe this will give us the password for the bloop.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see the bloop.
I can't wait to see that bloop. You may find my manners odd or extreme, but I assure you we are not so very different. I know this from what I have been told about you. Anecdotal though my evidence may be, I have deduced of you a strong image I hold in my mind's eye. Even now I see you, as we are connected through the long weave of molecules strung together. Strung together is one word.
Try it.
Yeah, but maybe that's an indication that we should put two words together. I can try that too, though, and bonded naturally. You initiated this journey through an act of charity. You decided to relinquish your time to help others. That you did not know what journey you had undertaken only raises your esteem in my eyes. You are quite unlike the avaricious mediocrity that propagates this land so ubiquitously. For that I see the wisdom of the dragon swan to choose you. But that is neither here nor there. I have written to you to tell you that I have made a choice. What choice did I make? I will help you understand. There is nothing that so infects the souls of men than the elevation of vice to cultural virtue. When I see the herd pat each other on the back and praise their self-indulgent detachment from their natural roots, I cannot squelch my desire to cull their numbers and save the land for those of us who deserve it. A flower prized for its beauty may be plucked from the earth by one with an aesthetic wisdom, cherished and preserved at the zenith of bloom. The same flower, in the wrong hands, will only wither and brown in obscurity, and please no great aesthetic eye.
Try aesthetic eye. Have you tried that?
Aesthetic eye and strung together. Yeah, no.
Weird.
Strung together. A-E-S-T-H-E-T-I-C. A-E-S-T-H-E-T-I-C-E-Y-E. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Types of pedestals. I don't know. Yeah, Eloian harp was the answer. Types of pedestals.
Where's Michael when you need him?
Yeah, Allie's brother is an architect.
I'm going to look up Elonian harp and see what the hell that's about.
E-O-L-I-A-N.
Aeolian harp. I thought that said perfumer. It's not.
I can't believe how close we're getting. I feel like we're on the right page. Maybe we need to switch to worrying about the night. What do you think? 345. If he contacted us and talked about harps in season 2, episode 3, and in episode 5, he talks about
Honey, did
pedestals.
you try...
Then in 4, maybe he
what's
talks
this?
about the night.
Mother Nature's instrument. Aeolian wind harp or harmonic harp.
Yeah, but I think we're past harps.
But there's a pedestal. It's on a pedestal.
Oh.
That's why I'm wondering.
Oh. Is it all about the harp? So is there a night that it's played or something? Oh, wait, this is the 4th. In 4, he talks about pedestals. So maybe it's 5. Maybe he talks about the night. I feel like he does this, each one in one of his letters. That feels like it makes sense. Oh, Obsidian Night. Well, there's an answer. Let's go, baby. Let's get some Obsidian Night in here.
That's cool. That's fancy.
Obsidian. Did I spell it right? O-B-S-I-D-I-A-N. Capital O-B-S-I-D-A-N. There we go.
Yes!
All right.
My code.
Different symbols.
No, it's the same symbols.
No. This eyeball one is different.
Well, then we're going to solve the rest of them using what we have, and then we got to fill
We'll
in the
use
blanks.
context clues?
Yes.
So then
Okay.
what the hell is the pedestal?
Well,
He said marble pedestals. Am I just
try
not
marble?
typing the word marble correctly?
relax, doo-doo.
I cannot. Don't call me doo-doo.
Oh, well, that's great.
Well, how about that?
Don't know how to spell.
It's marble.
It's marble.
It was capital M.
It was
I don't think I
marble.
was ever doing the capital. All right.
Okay.
We can do this.
All right. That's a W.
You can do this.
I'm going to do it?
You're going to do
Okay.
You can do this.
Okay. So it's the first letter is a little eyeball, and then it's this thing. So this one is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J,
Do you want any
K,
water?
L,
I need water.
Will, was I not doing something?
You were, yes, doing something, but I need water, so I'm going to leave for a moment. Do you
Okay.
want anything?
No. Chapstick.
Chapstick?
Yes, please.
All right.
My lips are chapped.
My lips are trapped.
Okay. I'm going to hold this up like a teacher.
Do you guys want any water or anything? I'm going to the kitchen.
That's weird.
Nice. Okay.
Why can't I do anything? Okay. So this one, which looks like this. Does Will have it up? Yeah. This one. Okay. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Will broke a glass. Every once in a while, I get really lucky and get to hear Will break something in our house as he walks around. Okay. So that first letter is nothing, but that is an I. It's a wolf's eye, so it's an A. What? Okay. Next one is not a Z. It's the one that comes before Z. Y. X. Y. Z. Yes. Okay. So it's the little M's. And then the pill, I think, was an O. And then I'm going to guess that that's a U. Yeah, that's a U. Okay. So then the little box, which we said it was definitely a W, 3 dots, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. And then I'm going to say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. L, and then L again. It's probably C, and you will see. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. And you will see. Okay. So we've got now some different things. All right. I'm going to save this in Will's files because he's crazy. Okay. So this is pedestal message. And you will see. Okay. Save. Great. Now we have the heart message and we have the pedestal message. So now we're going to go back to this one, which Will said was based on he did this one before. Let me see if I can find his thing. Sorry, guys. Honey, I did it.
You did it?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was, and you will see. The I at the beginning was an actual I. The wolf eye.
Oh,
It was an A. Thank you.
See through the eyes of a wolf.
Yes, I saw it.
Yes, I saw through the eyes of a wolf.
I already saved the PDF for you.
Thank you.
But now I'm trying to find. Okay, so for the last one, it's that little, those little Goomba things.
Yeah, we can. I have.
You have
somewhere.
a decoder for that?
Yeah.
This is ugly.
Thank you, Jess, for saying it's in episode 4. Thank you.
Thank you. You saved us from sadness.
Episode 4. What would I have it in?
I don't know.
Editing. Coded message. Correct message.
Oh, okay.
All right. So this
Lord.
is the correct. We can kind of see the background through here.
Okay.
All right. So let's
That's
put
a
that
little,
on the left.
Okay.
And we'll take this message and put it on the
Okay.
right. So this sort of like little man with legs.
Got to be an I or an E. It's an I.
Yes.
Okay. And then
All right.
2 letters. So
A.
A, S.
And then this little man with his arms outstretched. Is it that? No. M.
I am.
M.
E? Is the last one E? No.
The last one, the very last one is E. But let's not
No,
get
no,
ahead
I
of
know.
ourselves. This sort of L, the legs. I remember I was like languishing over this. I can't believe
N?
we have to do it again.
Yep.
N. It's N.
O.
This sort of log
maybe?
is O.
Yeah, O.
Yeah.
And then T.
T.
Yep. Okay. And then
T
T again. T-H-E. Is it?
H is correct.
Yep. Okay. I am not the...
What is this?
E. I got it.
Oh.
That's an L.
Yeah.
L. What? Is it a U? Yeah, it's a U. Something U. So I am not the lupus, maybe?
Yeah. P. Correct. Yep.
Okay.
You're right.
I am not
Lupus.
the lupus. Oh, that was something else.
H.
H. E. I am not the lupus. So we've got multiple stories. We've got I am not the lupus he, and you will see I am we feral. So
Wow. So say what this one is again. I am not the lupus he. I am not the lupus he. Here, I can full screen this again. I am not the lupus he.
And you will see.
And you will see. That's and right there. And you will see. I am we feral.
It's gotta be like all mixed up. Like
I
go in
am
order.
not the. Oh no, that doesn't really work. I am. Is it all written on across two lines?
Are these words from his pages? Is there a sentence that says all these words in it from this letter?
Oh boy. I am not the lupus he is definitely in this most recent one, right? I am not the lupus he sought.
The dog of the stars to abide by his leash confined to the sky. I am the feral wolf. The
But
wolf
not
king.
I am we feral wolf. I am so wolf sought blank and you will see. You will see truth. Truth
So what
sought
is it?
wolf. Wolf sought truth.
Which one? What's the order? Wolf
Sought. Wolf truth.
No. I mean, I don't mean in the pages. I mean from this.
Oh,
Like
of the
1,
website?
2, 3.
Let's go to the website.
Well, I can remember. It's in the order of my
Harp,
pages.
pedestal,
So
knight.
feral is wolf. Then, and you will see truth. And then this is, I am not the lupus.
He's sought.
He sought.
But yeah, what led to what? Bless you. You were sneezing right into the mic. With that little, you leaned into the microphone. In you. This weird little sound. In you. Oh no, I have to sneeze. Here it comes.
trying not to sneeze.
New.
I'm so sorry. On one of the podcasts I listened to, they advertised for like a throat drop, and they're like, "Do you realize how disgusting podcast studios are because you sneeze into the microphone and cough on it all the time?" And I'm thinking about that now.
Type. Right on this first one,
Yep.
or whatever the first one is. I am
Yeah.
feral wolf. This is harp.
Okay.
We got that from the harp thing.
Okay. Well, I feel like the order though matches the orders of the letters, so it's got to be the same order: 2, 3, 4, and then this is 5.
Okay.
Sorry, honey.
Well, what was this? I am the feral wolf. I know lupus
No.
he sought. So
Yeah.
this we got from pedestal.
Okay.
And then the last one would be from knight.
Knight.
And the order they are in is link 1, link
So,
2,
wolf-
link 3, like that.
Wolf
Sought.
truth.
Wolf sought truth.
Oh, that actually kind of makes sense as a sentence.
Let's try it. Here we go. I'm doing all lowercase, just so you know. WOL
F.
F SOUGHT TRUTH.
Uppercase.
Capital, yeah. Capital WOLF. Capital SOUGHT. Capital TRUTH. Here we go.
We're in. Oh.
Here we go. This is the end, everybody. This is the end of Hunt a Killer Season 2. And then I think from here, we're just going to disappear. Yeah, there are runes on this. Oh, no. There's going to be a hidden message in this. It looks like it's 1 minute, 15 seconds long. When I try to zoom out, it just makes it bigger, which is strange.
No, do full screen. Vimeo. Full screen.
Full screen. And I guess let's talk over this a little bit, but I also want to hear it. Do you have headphones over there? Do you want to listen?
They're not plugged in.
You have to, there's a plug in the corner there. The whole house is wired. Everybody, here we go. I absolutely cannot believe that we found it. This is the documentary. I think we're going to have to watch closely. We can already see there's one rune on the screen right here. I don't want to tackle that right now because I'm feeling pretty loopy.
That's an E.
Okay, Allie does want to do it.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. Let's watch. I got to make sure it plays through. Here we go. Gross.
What the frick was that one? Wait, can you go back?
I want to watch it through once
All
and I
right.
can go back. Weird, like a wolf's skull. Which feels kind of like the opposite of what he wants.
This is gross.
It's really gross. The end. Is that the Wolf King at the end?
I don't know.
Okay, all right. What you wanted to see again was at about 45 seconds.
I don't know. All right, hold on. Let's just try to.
You are going to try to decode it?
Of course I. What are you?
I don't know. I guess I thought it was going to be more intense than it was. Like,
Okay.
by which I mean, like, hidden images all over the place. That was pretty insane. And gross. Congratulations, Hunter Killer, for filming a bunch of goo and organs. I don't know what's up with that.
Someone's got a sick sense of humor over there.
Yeah, you're a bunch of sickos. So, is that the proof? Was he cutting up John William James's organs? You know what I mean? Like, how is that necessarily the evidence that he killed the old gods? While you do that, I'm going to continue rambling. You don't care for the intricacies of my ascension, do you? You, I'm sure, would like to see proof of the end of an era. We've never seen John William James's face. Yes, dear?
I feel like it says something about John. Is it John or Jon?
It should be John, but maybe it's not spelled literally.
Okay,
Is that his death? What is
John James, probably, right? And-
John James?
Yep. E-S, right?
Yeah,
A,
okay.
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I, S is. I bet this says something.
Is D?
D, E, A, D. O.
John James is dead. That reminded me of Twin Peaks.
I know, it looked like Twin Peaks.
There's in season 3 a character enters to scary, slow music. I wonder if this person here, it's blinking. Does Aaron Devale have some sort of a gross wolfskin mask? Right? Because you can see a crease and his eye's blinking, so he's not dead there. I'll look it up. I think they don't know who I am.
A. I'm a bad dog.
I can also speed this up so we can hear the real song, for the record.
I'm confused with the end because it says John William James is dead, and then it's like random letters.
Maybe it's an anagram.
T-O-S-E.
O-W-T-O-S-E?
Yeah.
Toes.
Ow, toes.
Ow, my toes. Yeah, I can try to speed up the song. Oh, good afternoon, Charles. Warning, buddy. We seem to have completed season 2. Just so you know, man. I don't know if you want to start over from the top. This is going to ruin whatever your studies have been. I'm going to see if I can record this. All right? Here we go.
You speeding it up? Oh, just
so I can speed up the song. No, I don't think I can do both things at once on my computer. It's only recording my voice.
Well, why don't we record it on a phone and then port it?
Oh, boy. Okay.
Or not.
We can. It would be nice to have it all in this one video.
I feel like this message is more important than the song. I'm sorry. Maybe the song is something. I don't know.
I know. I want to Google the lyrics.
Loud. You're very loud.
I'm sorry. All right. I think I got part of it. They don't know who I am. I'm the stray dog who's leaving you. Let's see. They don't know who I am. I'm the stray dog who's leaving you. Good Charlotte, stray dog? No way. There's zero chance it's a Good Charlotte song. Right? Somebody says, who said that? Valerie Helm. Is the song really not a song but words or more clues? That's what I'm wondering. Jess says, I'm really wondering if the music is from the 1973 box. I have the 1973 box in the other room. I haven't even opened it yet. Is this a fluff song?
Okay. Can we go to the end of the thing so I can just watch the rest of the code?
Before this, right? Before the triangles is where you're worried? What's the final symbol of John William James is dead?
It's a little bat wings.
Okay.
And please watch the screen with me because I feel like I'm missing stuff.
Okay. I'm just going to start randomly from the middle. Ready?
That's fine. Yep. Okay.
All right. We got the bat wings.
Got it.
That may be the beginning or end of the word dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're at the beginning of the weird message we don't understand.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep.
Pig nose. X in a box.
Hold on. Pig nose. That's not a pig nose. That's a pill.
Well, it's a pig nose, but okay. Whatever.
X in a box. All right. Oh, little triangle.
One triangle.
Yep.
Big triangle. Which are two separate symbols or the Twin Peaks symbol?
They're not two separate symbols. They're the Twin Peaks symbol.
Yeah, we've got that. All right. Pig nose again.
Pill.
Okay. One triangle.
Mm-hmm. Roman numeral 3.
Roman numeral 3 at the base of this wolf, or no, steer skull.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was the T with the little blop on the end. You can kind of see it faint behind us. Chopping up meat.
Ugh.
All gross. Putting in a big vat of goo. Spider-Man. Got me pictures of Spider-Man. And then, it looks like, I feel like this is Aaron Devale wearing a scary devil wolf mask.
Maybe he's wearing John William James's face as skin.
Maybe.
He probably should do that.
Sick music video, Aaron Devale.
Okay. So we've got an O. We've got a W. We've got...
Twin Peaks.
What is that? ST?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T.
O.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M.
Okay. E.
A, B, C, D, E. So O-W-T-O-M-E. Autome. Get this thing autome. Anagram. Another password that we need somewhere.
Isn't there like a website where you can type in anagrams that'll tell you all the things it spells with it?
There is. I can't believe we cracked this, by the way.
Thank you to Jess Stokes.
Yes, thank you, Jess Stokes. Anagram finder.
O-W-T-O-M-E.
Autome.
Nope.
Meow.
Shh.
Moot. Tome. Doesn't use all the letters. I mean, autome. Emotwow. Backwards. Two. Ohm. Two. Meow. Which is not what a wolf says. John James is dead.
Something.
Autome. John William James is dead. Bow to me.
Oh, what's B?
Jess. B-O-W. Maybe we missed something.
Maybe we missed a letter. That
so
makes
the
sense.
B is this sort of like 4 or 9 looking thing.
Yeah.
John James is dead. Bow
I trust
to
Jess.
me. I do too. I want to see it. I have no reason.
No. You don't trust Jess if you want to see it.
I want what? I want to see it not because I don't trust her. I want to see it. There's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. D-E-A. That's the A. Mm-hmm. Dead. That's the end of the word dead. Mm-hmm. So we're looking for a little 4 or 9 looking symbol. It's up here.
Those little
But I gotta check.
snakes.
You're right. Jess, you're right. It was so dark on our TV. We didn't see it. John James is dead. Bow to me.
No.
No, I refuse. This is a war. This is the beginning of a war between us and Aaron Devale. The historian will not stand for this. I don't like it. I miss John James already.
Sorry, honey.
You don't have to apologize for a damn thing.
Okay, so did we get into bloop? We did, right?
Yeah, this is the bloop. This is the dot that we had the password of
Awesome.
Wolf sought whatever.
Yeah, that was cool.
This is it.
All right, we're in.
All right, Hunter Killer, that is the end of season 2.
Thanks, Charles. You came at just exactly the right moment.
Yeah, well done, Charles. Thank you so much, Jess. That was super fun.
Awesome.
That was a blast. There was way more than I expected. When I opened this box and it was all storytelling, it was all the manifesto, a note from Aaron Devale, and a single cipher, I felt like, where are we? What is this?
Real
is this
tears
just...
came out of Will's eyes.
Yes,
He was really upset.
I was almost a real boy. I can't believe it. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us and watching. We have been streaming for such a long time.
Forever.
This is the longest one. I don't even know if I should post this just over to YouTube flat out or edit it. I kind of don't want to edit it, to be honest.
Yeah. I have a lot of things to knit.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do now. Because I was supposed to be knitting for the last 2 hours and 22 minutes.
No, you're supposed to now work on Hunter Killer 1968 with me. That was a blast. Did you have a good time? Mm-hmm. That was really fun. Thank you so much.
That was as much fun as an escape room.
It was. That was really
really fun.
I feel like this was a big, exciting culmination of all of our hard work here at the end. So, well done, Hunter Killer. Season 2, this surprised me way more than I anticipated. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. If you did, make sure that you like the Facebook page for The Haunted Sponge to keep up to date with what I'm doing. I've got a lot of Hunter Killer stuff I've got to do. Season 3 starts next month. Empty Faces starts next month. I have 2 premium boxes in the other room. It's insanity. Make sure you look up Guide to the Unknown, my horror comedy podcast that I host with my sister Kristen. We have a brand new episode out yesterday about goblins and gnomes. It is, I think, the best episode we've done yet. I'm very proud of it. Subscribe to it on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube. You should subscribe to us on YouTube anyway because we post all of our Hunter Killer stuff there. So that's youtube.com/talk Talk Bomb. TalkBomb. Get in it. Be part of the fun. We'll see you again in a future episode, but now I think we've earned some rest, just as John William James rests forevermore. Rest in peace, Dragon Swan, and Aaron Devale, I will never bow to you. Happy holidays, everybody. Have a great week. I'll see you soon, but until then, happy hunting.